Hi, how are you? Hello. Page of Swords. What are you trying to find out? What do you need to know? We're on Capricorn. Hello. For those of you that don't know, my name is Madeline. This is my tarot channel. We read tarot for all the 12 signs and are just into understanding our lives, our partners, our situations with more ease. We like to laugh. We like to have fun. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we bottle it in. Whatever it is, we're here to illuminate our lives and our partners' lives, the people around us, illuminate their hidden motives or their hidden feelings so that we can better accommodate, better adapt, and plan to make our futures much more stable and create a sense of ease in our lives. So we're going to be assessing your perspective of things as well as their perspective of things. Pretty simple, pretty basic reading. Let's start with you. Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune just fell on the ground. Some signs have been... Okay. I'm so annoying, sorry. We're gonna do this. Okay. Is that the Page of Swords? I keep seeing it. You want to know something? I think we'll do this the same way we have been doing it. Who are they? Who are you? Who are you, Capricorn? How do you perceive yourself currently as we are sitting here on this beautiful day? Okay. And how are you perceiving this person, place, or thing in your life? How are you perceiving it? What is your perception? How would you describe this, whatever we are inquiring about? Okay. Okay. And how would you describe the connection that you have with said person, place, or thing? You've definitely had this person in your life for a long time, or this thing for a long... Hey! Don't do it. Okay, and now I would like to know, what is your ideal outcome, or how do you want this to turn out? What results do you want to see? And finally, what is the probable outcome? We're going to be doing the same thing, but with the person or situation that you are inquiring about. You could be with a Gemini, or you could be interested in a Gemini, or you could just be having feelings for a Gemini. You could be in a relationship with a Gemini. Who is the Gemini? So we're sitting, and not the Gemini, I'm sorry. The thing, the person that you are inquiring about, who are they? How do they perceive themselves? Could also be with a Leo. Who are you to them? How do they perceive you? They think you're reckless. They think you're reckless, Capricorn. They think that there's something about you that's fucking reckless. And this person is proud of themselves. They have a lot of pride. They have a lot of ego. They have a strong sense of self. How is the connection? The ideal outcome? and the probable outcome. Okay, Capricorn. You know, you're going through something transformative right now. Could be financially. Doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. There's something you're trying to release. There's something you're trying to renew. There's some sort of rebirth or transition that is happening in your life. That's how you perceive yourself, as you're going through some sort of transition. Something's changing for you. You know, it says here, this card advises you to detach from the old order of things. You may want to complete unfinished tasks. It's time to move on. You could free yourself to join the sweep of incoming light. Okay. How you're perceiving them, this person over here, Mr. Pinky, is the Lovers in reverse, which can just talk about an imbalance or not having the same values as someone, failure. You know, there could just be like a love situation. It's more than likely something that's been around for a long time. We have the Six of Cups here. Could also be a Scorpio. I feel like this person, now you don't necessarily feel this way, but the person that you're inquiring about feels this way about you, that you are their husband, their wife, right? They consider you to be their person, right? Like you're in their hand is how they feel. While you might feel like not an exact opposition, but like a slightly off opposition where it's like they're literally like nothing in common, I feel like, with this person and you. You know, you could possibly feel like there's some sort of contract, some sort of something like looming over you that's making it really super, super difficult for you to free yourself from the situation, person, or thing. Like there's some sort of bond or like there's going to be some sort of emerging idea as the most probable outcome. The ideal outcome, maybe you want a bond or something to bound this person, something to declare this person yours. Like you want something written in contract. You want, the Devil card advises you to let the things that are holding you back, limiting your potential, be aware of the negative forces that may be holding you back, and resist temptation of materialism and addiction. So, you know, you're really thinking a lot about the material world. You know, you're really hyper focused, hyper fixated on it. You know, you want really nice things, Capricorn. And when you want something really badly, it's kind of like you declaring you don't have it, but there's also this sense of like willing to work for it. I want you to be aware of giving too much of yourself. There could be some reunion, the connection, maybe it was focusing on the past or some sort of nostalgic energy. I feel like you and this person have a lot of history together. Like you really know each other. Now back onto this person. The Strength card is how they're coming through. I feel like this person almost thinks that they're better than you in some way, Capricorn. Like you're good, but there's some sort of like pride that they have about the relationship or the way that they view themselves is like really, it's not very humble. You know, it's like Leo and Capricorn are pretty different energies. In the same way that Gemini, it's that same sort of like not in opposition, but slightly off, which just makes it even more tense and uncomfortable, right? It's like there's opposition, like which would be Cancer. And you can relate with Cancer a little bit, Capricorn, but like Leo and Gemini, it's like one of the most difficult signs for you, I feel like, to truly be in alignment with, because it's just so different. Like there's literally nothing in common with you guys. It can even be like there's some slight similarities, but like the way of going about things are just so different. This is like the kind of person that like thinks their shit smells good. While you're like, bitch, you stink. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for the way that you, so the way that they view you is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They think that you're messy. They think that you're sloppy. They think that you don't pay close enough attention to details. They think that you're not prudent. They think that you're not cautious or aware of yourself. You know, there's a sense of, you know, they might think that you just like try things and are just automatically really good at them. Like you don't have to master something. Like you just automatically have this sense of automatically first time off the bat, like you're a home run hit first time, right? The connection is the Two of Pentacles. This person might kind of be using you in some sort of way for your material, the things that you bring to them materially. They could be even juggling you and multiple people. This person could be dating multiple people. Their ideal outcome is the Empress, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Cups. I feel like you have a desire or a need for this person sexually. And so they just feel like if they give you a little bit of sex, if they just give you a little bit of passion, if they just like handle your business, you know, get the fucking demon come out of you, that you'll just go straight back into treating them like they are the queen that they feel like they are. Well, you're really trying to change and transform something about yourself. Like you're really trying not to give in to this person. You're trying to hold back. You're trying to hold yourself back. You're trying not to fall back into the same traps again. At the end of it all, the probable outcome is you having everything that you need. But it's like this person doesn't validate you or they don't make you feel good about yourself. Because they're so focused on their own self that they're not even paying attention to you. And it's making you maybe feel like you need to change something about yourself. Or it's like you want someone to validate you in a way. It's like you kind of, I'm not saying that you need validation because you don't. You're a Capricorn. You're fine. You're wonderful. But like this person's just not. It's like when you're with someone that kind of like doesn't necessarily aid you in any way. That kind of like hinder you. And now that could be kind of like you don't necessarily like it, but at the same time, it's like you do like it and you always find yourself wanting more. It's like you want the same thing over and over again because you're never really getting there with this person. So you just relentlessly try again and try again and try again and try again. And it's never going to get you to where you want to go because it's not the right thing for you. We have for better and for worse. It's like this person... I'm sorry, whoa. It's like this person, it's like you almost wash your hands of this person and then it's like something happens and they call you and they're like, they need you. And it's like, you can't say no. It's like, oh my God, okay, you're right. I'm coming. I'm on my way to you. I don't know. It's like, okay, we have two women here. This person could be like doing some funny stuff. We have Know Your Worth, New Moon in Taurus. This person could be a Taurus. You could just be like casually dating them. Which means like this person could have a really difficult time that you're dealing with, have like a really difficult time taking care of themselves. But like they're really beautiful. They're really cute. There is a sense of pride around that beauty and that cuteness, that sweetness, that innocence that they have. You know, it can just get old after a while. Always having to come and save this person. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north and expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Perfect. Happiness in reverse. Determination in reverse. Maybe this person's not determined enough for you. Creativity in the upright. And magic in reverse. I kind of want to just leave that there. I don't know if I should read some of this book. I think I'm going to wait to read anything from the book. I'm going to read this next chapter when I go to work in a second, I think, just because I don't have a lot of time. But I do want to say that I love you so very much, Capricorn. I hope that you get this figured out with this person, or you get yourself figured out, straightened out, or whatever you got to do. Message for Capricorn. Complacency, impartiality, wisdom, and perseverance. I love you. Okay. You can be anything you want to be. Don't let this person make you feel like you're not good enough, because you are. Don't give up trying if you're trying to be recognized in some way. Maybe you're just not seeking recognition from the right group of people. Maybe like you have your mind really set and focused on like one specific thing, and you need to broaden your horizons. I love you, and you are important, and you are kind, and you are beautiful, and I have to go now to work, so bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm leaving now. Gotta go.